just such a shame. Hey.
What's happening?
Can I see a bad guy?
You can absolutely see a
Two
bad guy.
guys.
What's happening, Chris?
How are we, man? We're good.
Very good.
Can we
mate.
get you
Very
in
good.
landscape, Chris?
Oh, do we need to? We need to do this shit. I bet.
Thank you. Are you in bed?
Yes.
I didn't know it was one of them calls.
I know. I
I'm feeling a bit violated now.
I usually need to pay £5 an hour for this shit. Know what I mean?
You're going to get Katie phoning you now after this show.
I'm actually just in my papa's. I've just come in to do this in the room, so I just had dinner with my papa, so I'm in my papa's.
So I think we'll give a quick introduction for those who don't know.
So I'll introduce my papa's where John Bungard with the magic happens for my papa, you know what I mean?
Oh, that is so weird.
There you go, man. That's me, John Boy does his magic.
Do you not feel weird now lying on that?
No, man. My papa's a hero, you know what I mean?
So yeah, for anybody that doesn't know, joining us is Chris the bad guy Bungard. We are live. We're live. We're right on. Chris is obviously fighting a week on Saturday, Bellator Newcastle against Terry Brazier. So it's getting to that time now, Chris. It's getting close. So tell us how you're feeling now, leading up. You're just over a week away from the fight.
I'm fucked. I'm honestly fucked. I'm shattered. I just want rest. Not I mean. I think we're coming to the end now, so we're like 11 days out. So I actually can't wait to get in there and get it early, and then go back to a happy life.
So see with that, obviously this fight's the biggest fight of your career. So
that's it, think so.
I think so. I think it's a big one.
Oh, okay.
Have you changed much in this camp, or knowing that you're going in, obviously signing with Bellator? Have you put more into this camp than you would normally, or has it just been keeping things the same as you've done in the past?
You always want to improve everywhere, so I've definitely upped everything. So I've just been training harder, more intensity. I brought in a lot more cardio, more strength. I brought in some swimming, just stuff like that. And obviously, I'm really nailed down the diet this time. Usually, I'd have a wee bit of this and that in between, but I've been pretty strict this one. So this is for all the marbles. This is for everything. That I mean, so yeah, you don't want to leave any chance. You want to put everything you've got in there, and then there's no excuses at the end of the day. You know what I mean?
Is it almost as well, see, with a camp like this, where you've got to try and make sure you don't overtrain yourself?
I think that's what I felt like yesterday. I felt really tired yesterday, and that's the first time I felt like that this full camp. And it's been like 9 weeks. So yesterday I felt tired in sparring and lazy, and I'm usually get ready to go for sparring. So I went a wee jog last night, tried to clear the head a wee bit, and I was ready to go today again. So sometimes you maybe train too hard when you've got a big fighting coming up. So rest is very important as well, obviously. But we're nearly there. It's the business end, and I can't wait, man.
And obviously as well, you've been over at SBG Ireland, getting some light rounds in with Peter Quealy.
The guy's a beast, man. But I think that's what you need to do. You need to put yourself in uncomfortable positions and against some of the best fighters in the world to be one of the best fighters in the world to improve your overall game. And you know what I mean, I'm just here for this big crazy journey. As I say all the time, like I'm fighting for a cause. I'm not fighting to be like my main goal isn't to be a world champion. It never was. So I'm just enjoying every minute, improving every day as a martial artist, and just doing it with a smile on my face.
And you've had a wee bit of a difference in this camp as well, because you've had a documentary crew out filming you as well. What's that been like, having they guys about just filming you?
Quite annoying actually. I'm trying to focus on this biggest fight in my life and prepare mentally and physically, and And it's obviously for a good reason, you know what I mean? Like, any publicity is good publicity, and it's a good insight in my life and where I've came from and grew up with, and my teammates and stuff like that. So it'll be good. It'll be a good watch. Some of the footage I've got right now is quite impressive. We've done like underwater swimming and drones, running with drones and stuff like that. So it's quite, some of the footage looks pretty cool. So I'm looking forward to seeing it all put together, and like, we visited where I grew up in Hollytown and that, the flats and stuff like that. So reminisced a wee bit, going back down there and filming that stuff and that. So just let's hope it's not like Rocky 1 and I win at the end of the fight. Else she's only to tune in for a second, man.
The other thing as well, this is obviously no particularly MMA related, but your MMA careers gave you this opportunity. So you got to do something fun at the weekend. Obviously, I was happy for you. I wasn't happy with the result after it, right enough. But so you got to walk out to Celtic Park. I've seen the pictures. Tell me a wee bit about that, what that meant to you, and how much you enjoyed that experience.
That was easily one of the best days of my life, and I've had a good few days, put it that way. But obviously, I've supported Celtic since I've been a baby. I go to all the home and away games. I've watched them all across Europe, travelled everywhere. So to be invited to do the halftime Paradise Windfall and get brought out, I got brought out of the stadium at halftime like a mad player, like big introduction, all my titles, and the lights were on and all that, and it was madness. I was more nervous for that and I'm more for this fight. No offence, Terry, but 60,000 Celtic fans clapping or whatever they were doing when I was walking out, that was nuts. Before I got to like have drinks with I had a cup of tea, don't think it was a vodka and that, with some of the Lisbon Lions who are like Celtic legends who won the European Cup like 67, and I met the players and had a wee interview on the pitch and stuff like that. So it's definitely something that I'll take to my grave, you know what I mean?
And your papa must have been proud as punch for that as well. What was he like when you told him about that?
I showed him the pictures and the videos and that, and he's getting somebody to actually burn the video onto like a DVD.
No, the USB sticks or that then, no?
No. Well, I think he's got one. He's all gadgeted up, man. He loves all his stuff like that. But I asked him to go, but his legs aren't working as good as they used to be now. So he watched it on Celtic TV and all that. So he was buzzing, man. He's still buzzing now, like me. So it was good.
Brilliant. And obviously that as well, it's a wee break away from camp and stuff like that, and the hardships you're putting yourself through in camp.
Well, before the game they're offering you alcohol, and then at half time they're offering you all this good food, like the good food that you want, steak pie and all this, and I was like, no, I can't touch all that stuff. But it was good. Did
you maybe drop a hint then that you'll come back and do another one when you're in camp and get maybe a couple of vodkas and oranges?
Definitely. I maybe hit up, try and do one of the charity does, like we all the legends and all that. So I think that's my next one.
Perfect. So obviously moving on to the fight, you're fighting a Bama double-weight champion, Terry Brazier. So you said you wanted tough matchups, and that's what you've got in Terry. So just give me your thoughts on the fight and Terry as an opponent.
I think it's a tough fight, obviously. You know what I mean? I'm the realest guy in the room every time I walk into the room. This is a tough fight. Terry's good wrestler, tough guy, good forward pressure. Yeah, he's just tough, but he's tough like me. He's very similar to me. I think I've just got a wee bit better striking than him. So I think it's got to be a great fight. I think it's got to be a good war. I think there's got to be blood. And I could see it going to 3 rounds. If I'm perfectly honest, I see it going to 3 rounds. I'd love to finish, obviously, who wouldn't? But he's a tough dude, know what I mean? And that's the way I like it.
Expecting a tough fight. Do you think then that you're obviously saying you're expecting a tough fight? Do you think Terry's expecting a tough fight? Or do you think he's overlooking you?
Oh, he's definitely overlooked me, and that's the first mistake. I've not been an easy fight for anybody ever in my life. So if he's looking by me, that's all right. Like, you can look at other guys like Benson Henderson and Norman Park. That's good. I like you respect that. Like, he's looking ahead and looking at other tough fights. But trust me, he's in for 15 minutes of fucking hell when I get in there. When my first elbow hits that baldy cranium. He has, you know, who he looks like. You know who remembers me? Did you ever used to watch the Turtles? You remember the thing called the Krang? It was like the wee brain that sat in the fucking thing. That's what Teddy looks like. The brain. Like, it's called the Krang. So when my elbow hits the Krang, he's got to know he's in a fight. So I can't wait, man. Like, if he thinks it's a walk in the park, well, the pressure's on him then, isn't it? The pressure's on him to walk over me, steamroll me, and put me away quick. But you'll need to tune in to see what happens.
You see, the one thing I would say, you've definitely been having a wee bit of fun in the lead up to this one on social media.
I always have fun. People, like, just because this is me just on a big stage now, like, people will see me at press conference like, oh, this guy's trying to be like McGregor, he's trying to be funny. But if you look at all my interviews for the last 9 years, I've been a cunt. I've always been a cunt. and now all these cameras are on me, they're going to know that I'm a cunt. And I'm like, I've just been waiting for these cameras to be on me. So, like, welcome to the show.
We've got the quote for the highlight reel there.
Yeah.
That's definitely going to be shortened into a video. The other thing as well is, I'll tell you one thing I'm excited about. Obviously the fight, but there's a press conference next week.
Thursday.
So you'll be down there. Are you looking forward to that press conference? And I'm assuming you're going to have some fun with that.
Oh, aye, man. Like people don't understand. This is I'm the full package. Like, you need to talk, you need to walk, you need to fight, you need to, like, dress good. You need everything. Like, I come from a pro wrestling background, where, like, you need to cut good promos, you need to sell yourself, you need good social media, you need to get your own sponsors. So you need to do all this yourself. If you're not willing to do all that, then nobody's got to know who you are. You've got to end up jumping about like Corey Browning with no social media, thinking people for America, like, think, like, who's this guy? This guy's only got social media, is he even a fighter? So, like, you need to be out there, and as everybody knows who watches MMA or boxing, these guys are the guys that people want to watch. These guys make the most money. These guys are more entertaining. So I am looking forward to just saying what I feel. I'm not going to be making up any bullshit here. I'm just going to say what's on my mind and hit them with some truths.
Do you think as well, like, obviously I know that you quite like this side of that, side of it as well, especially coming from the pro wrestling. I know you love pro wrestling as well. It obviously helps when you enjoy having a wee bit of back and forth with your opponents, and that's definitely something you seem to do. Aye,
of course, man. But you need a good dance partner, just like pro wrestling. If you're like, if that guy's shite and you can't wrestle, it's just got to make it a terrible match. So if the guy's not got good power and no good comebacks or no good slaggings, then it's just got to be a one-way street. So it's good when there's two to tango and you're going a bit of back and forth, because, like, if somebody hits me with a good one, I'll applaud it first, and then I'll just roast them 10 times harder. So I can't wait to see what fucking Terry's got, because he's got to hit me with, like, oh, Bungard, like, heard that in Primary 2, mate, you know what I mean? Good one. But let's, like, all the lightweights, everybody in that table's getting roasted. It'll sort of be like Comedy Central up there, and I'm the man with the mic.
The roast master general.
Yeah, man.
So now that you're obviously just about to enter into fight week, so is it just now for you? It's about managing your weight and just making sure everything's on point with the weight cut, which it always is with you, obviously. So is that what next week's about?
Well, I've been, like, the last couple of weeks, I've been seeing a couple of abs, man. I'm jumping about like 2-pack, but, like, fucking, like, I look today and the abs are disappearing. Maybe I'm eating too much again. I maybe need to check the weight, man, because I'm starting to worry.
Just remember one thing, mate, for your friend Chris Duncan: don't eat sushi or anything like that.
Sorry, I got a phone call there.
Oh, it's all right. So what I was saying is, I just remember one thing next week, as Chris Duncan told us, don't eat sushi or anything next week.
Oh, no.
Just to make sure there's no accidents inside the cage.
Oh, tell me about it. That's my worst nightmare.
Right. Just a wee second. Somebody will be trying to phone him. We'll just give him a wee second to come back on.
We've got a few Facebook questions when he comes back.
Sorry about that. It was just people rudely interrupting me. I had to answer it and just tell them, like, fuck off.
Who is it that phoned you? Can you share that information?
No, it was a girl.
All right. Was that a girlfriend?
Yes.
Right. Sorry, Katie, you were saying we've got some questions for Chris.
Yeah, a few questions come through. Martial Arts and Fitness Club want to know, what's the best piece of advice you could give to young fighters?
Oh, the best advice I would say is shop around martial arts gyms. If you're interested in going to start martial arts, shop around. And that's not just about like distance. Where are you? How close is it to you? How much is it? Can you afford it? And see what the coaches are like. Don't join any gym that's just want to take their money because it's close by, because it's round the corner. Because you're going to end up learning shite techniques of a shite coach who doesn't really know what he's talking about, then give you false hope in your skill set. Then you've got put into maybe a competition or a fight, then you could get really hurt or injured. So I would say shop about, see what you can afford financially, and then see what coaches like. Just do wee trials. Don't like settle for the first one you see, and then you'll see if you've got a good coach, good teams, guys that know what they're talking about. Then take it for there, because I see people jump into the first gym they see, and they learn all the wrong techniques, and they get a false sense their skill set's good when they're really getting taught wrong, and they can get badly hurt in a competition. They're getting put in too early or shouldn't be put in at all. Know what I mean?
That is good advice.
Definitely.
And then Louisa Molano wants to know what you'd choose between a Bellator title fight or a fight versus Aaron Chalmers.
I would obviously choose the fucking world title fight, because it's a tough one, right? Because obviously I would like to beat him up and give him a wee bit of reality check to how a real fight goes down. But I'm also a professional, so I would fight for the Bellator world title before I would fight that wee pussy bitch.
You could fight him after.
I would give him my first title shot. My first title defence would be against him in Newcastle.
And then MMA Scotland wants to know, what fighters should we be keeping an eye on from the Scottish Hit Squad?
Ooh, that's a good question, because there's hundreds of them. And see, my podcast the other day, I went and caught my teammate Ryan McFarlane when his name's clearly Ryan Campbell, and I don't even know Ryan McFarlane, so apologies, Ryan. But Ryan Campbell is one to look out for, definitely. He's one of my main sparring partners now, young amateur coming up. He's fighting it on top, so you'll get a good look at him then. We've also got Gary McMillan, 15-year-old Kyle Hanna, who's an absolute beast. Michael Blair, he's away in Spain now, but he's coming back. You've also got all the Camille, some of the pros coming through as well.
Jordan Strong's got a fight coming soon, hasn't he?
Yeah, Jordan Strong is also one of my main training partners. He's fighting in Cage Warriors Academy in Wales. He's another beast as well. There's hundreds of them. There's actually a mat full of them. And they all kick my ass, so if they're kicking my ass, they're doing something right.
Well, you've made the questions jump to life, because we've got some more. Tom Heffernan wants to know, rate the new UFC belt on a scale of pishness.
Oh, Jesus, what is that? That looks like something at WWE. That looks like something that
does, yeah.
They would put like the wee spinny WWE sign on it, and it looks terrible. I was always a Bellator man anyway, so.
How convenient. And your thoughts on the McGregor-Khabib punishments today? Have you seen them? Yeah,
like he got 50 G's and Khabib got $500,000.
Yeah.
Well, realistically,
to be fair, Conor didn't do anything.
Realistically, who started the actual riot? Well, there's only one man that started it, and I think it could have been.
Get out of the cage.
I think it could have been a lot worse. See, because of like the crowd with Irish and Russia, like that could have been an absolute war zone. Yeah, Conor didn't do much. He done like people like, but he done this in the build up. He done that. He went to court for that shit. So these guys that jumped in the cage, I think, should have got worse. Like guys lobbing the cage and hitting somebody. You know what I mean? I think they should get worse than what they got. But
they got a year each, right? And £25 each.
$500,000 though. Woof, that's a stinger, man. To be fair, I don't think Khabib's a money man. Like, see, when you look at him, I don't think he's a money man. He likes on his Russia and stuff like his family, his friends and that. So he's still got a good payout for that. So I don't think he'll be moaning too much.
And I believe he's to take part in an anti-bullying campaign to cut down the suspension.
I've seen that. That's pure weird. Like, where did that come from?
They've tried that with. Did they not try that with Connor before? Obviously, this was Nevada. After the throwing the cans of Monster, and Connor just said, "Nope, no thanks."
Community service, not me.
Aye. We got any more, Katie?
That's it for now. Have you got any, Chris?
No, I'm just flicking through and I can't see any more either. I
wanted to actually ask you, Bungie, going down to Bellator, just tell us who's going to be down. Obviously, Brian will be travelling down with you. Who's going to be in your corner?
In my corner will be Brian Gallagher, my coach, Paul Craig, Jimmy Gallagher.
You're Paul Craig, aren't you?
I'm a more censored version of Paul Craig. Jimmy Gallagher, Brian's brother, who's also one of my coaches, and has helped me prepare a lot for this fight. So it'll be us three, and about 200 Holytown ones as well.
So, yeah, I was going to say you'll have a decent amount of people travelling down.
Yeah, a couple hundred.
And is Paul looking to take your back if you get the victory down there? Jump the Bellator cage.
We'll see. We'll see what goes on, man. As long as he's got my back with everything else, I'm alright.
Oh, no, he always will. When is it when are you travelling down to Newcastle?
I'm heading down on Thursday for the press conference, and I'm just going to start cutting weight then. Thursday night, Friday morning, weigh in Friday morning, whoop some ass Saturday night. So that's then get drunk for about a month solid.
It's as good as plan as any, I suppose. Unless Bellator phone you right after and line you another one up.
Well, I would probably fight if they'd done that, but I doubt it.
Just remember, you've got a Jaffa Cake world record to try and beat.
What was it, 17? That's easy.
17, aye.
Could do that.
What's the cheap meal of choice the day after the fight to help you with your hangover?
I always say it's like a pizza or cheesecake, but because I'm usually drunk for a couple of days, I end up just heading to McDonald's and getting something stupid, you know what I mean? But I'd like a big, massive pizza.
Yeah.
Pizza and cheesecake, that's what I love the most.
Just one last thing before we let you go, Chris. I just want to go back to you're obviously preparing for Terry, but just tell us a wee bit more about the rounds you get in with Peter. I know you said it was basically like a fight with Peter because of the cameras and that there. How much did the sessions you got with Peter in, do you feel help you and prepared you for Terry Brazier?
Obviously every time you sparring SPG, it's like fight simulation. So it's like 3-5s or 5-5s with like John Kavanagh reffing basically and timing. But with Peter, obviously he's helped me a lot because he's a pressure fighter, but he's a pressure fighter with his hands, where Terry's a pressure fighter with wrestling. So it was still tough. Peter's a great fighter, so he helped me a lot, and we spoke after it about where I was good and what could beat Terry and stuff like that. So it's just his pressure, and he's obviously he's a great striker. So just the experience of getting the hard 3-5s in with him, and it was good. That's exactly what I needed.
Yeah. And you, just at this stage leading into the fight with Terry, do you feel as ready as you've ever been going into any fight and as prepared as you could be?
Yeah, I think this is. I'm not going to say all the old cliche thing like it's been the best fight camp I've ever had and all that pish that everybody else says. That does my nothing. See the same quite. It's so boring. Like just change it up a bit. Just be honest, be real. Like I've had a few niggles. I've had this and that, but when that bell rings, I'll be ready to go. 3 hard 5s. So that's all I know. Like fight camps are fight camps. I'm not going to sit here and bullshit and say it's the best one I've ever had. Like some fucking fruity boy. But when the bell goes, I'll be standing there. I'll have a mid weight, and I'll be ready to fight. And that's all I know.
And have you heard anything of Bellators? Are going to be bonuses or?
I don't think they did. I don't think Bellator do bonuses. To be fair,
no.
Nah.
That's something you can maybe try and change.
I don't see this handsome Scottish guy fucking changing the Bellator rules anytime soon.
Well, you can only ask, I suppose.
I'll just annoy them. I'll annoy everybody at this press conference and I start walking about like a pimp, smacking people with baby powder.
I was going to ask, are you going to be taking some talc with you?
Oh, there'll be some Johnson's baby powder sitting beside my can of Monster, that's for sure. If anybody gets out of line, my left hand will look like it's been partying with John Jones all night.
Perfect. Obviously, a pleasure as always. Actually, do you know what? I just want to say, it feels a wee bit weird interviewing you. Concentrating the podcast feels a bit weird now.
I must say, Katie, it's good to actually see you since the best thing about that night was that was the day I met you, you know what I mean? That crazy ass shit show, man.
Terrible,
I think that's the only positive we can take out of that. That's the night I met you. And now look at it there.
Oh, thank you.
2 peas in a pod.
And it was the interview with you was the only good thing to come out of the event, and I didn't end up publishing it because I didn't want anyone to know I was there. It was that bad.
That's all right. We'll get another one down the line. Don't worry about it.
Definitely.
Maybe.
Good luck for Newcastle.
Thank you very much.
Best of luck, Chris. It was a pleasure as always, mate.
Cheers, man. You've brightened up my day because I was feeling a wee bit tired there, and now I'm all lively. Maybe go and hit the road.
Brilliant. Well, listen, so obviously Chris Bungard, Terry Brazier, main card at Bellator Newcastle, the 9th of February. Definitely want to watch. It's going to be a fun one. And the press conference on Thursday, again, I think everybody should be tuning in. It's going to be entertaining. It's going to be fun.
Fuck Geordie Shore.
And that's how you end it.
I'm excited for that one.
Yeah, it's going to be a good night of fights. It's definitely going to be a good night of fights.